I can't help that. You need to have a film crew slide your chair in. How far away you are.
I'm trying to match your shoulder, whatever. It doesn't.
Well, I can always readjust my camera.
I don't want to mess with anything because I don't want to start echoing at some point.
Oh gosh, you haven't figured that out yet? I don't know why it does it.
Every time I use my iPhone, it's fine.
Look at your haircut. That's nice. I need a haircut.
You think so?
Yeah, why not? You don't like it?
Tammy's like, I did that without a mirror. Normally, she has a mirror, and we'll go to she had a shop or a space to cut hair across from where the house burned.
Right.
So when we go there, I'll tag along and she'll cut my hair because she has the mirror, the whole setup, all the lighting. Well, this was done in the kitchen. And she looked at me an hour later and she goes, "Oh, I really need a mirror." I said, "Yeah, I noticed. I could have went to Supercuts for this."
I think it looks handsome. I think it looks good. I don't know. It's like, it looks good.
It looks tight.
Yeah.
I'm going to let it grow straight up and just flat like that. Like your friends from the Jersey Shore, just keep combing it up with a blow dryer. I know you know them.
Well, you know, they're not from New Jersey. That's what makes us people from Jersey mad. The people from Jersey Shore aren't from Jersey. They're from like Long Island. Nothing's wrong with Long Island, but they're not New Jersey. New Jersey. Hey, we should say
they ain't Jersey.
What?
They ain't Jersey.
They ain't Jersey. And I'm pre-Revolutionary War Jersey. I'm as Jersey as it gets.
They're Hessians from Long Island.
That's right. Come down here. We should say hello to people.
Say hello to everyone. Start in order.
Hi, the peoples. Wait, I have to make my screen big because you know me. I can't see a blasted thing.
Hello, everybody.
No one from Long Island goes to the Jersey Shore. Oh, excuse me, our ragu. Yes, they do. They take over half of. Don't get me started. All them people from Philly and Long Island.
Go. Let it out. Let it out, Scott.
What?
Purge. Let it out. You'll probably sleep better.
Then they trash Jersey, but they come to our shore because they ain't got one like we do. Stay out if you don't like Jersey. Okay, that's enough. I'm teasing.
This has been a public announcement. And now back to our regularly scheduled program.
Well, I didn't start it. That Texan started it.
Oh, goodness.
Yeah. Everyone is welcome at the Jersey Shore.
So welcoming.
We are. So they say, I'm trying to get my screen. And you know it, Donna. Come on. Donna is one of my Jersey girls. I know, Mary, it is on its way. I promise you. Your Santa is on the way. I got the lowdown from a friend of mine that's a UPS worker. Wait.
Oh, what's the T? Tell me. What's the T?
Well, he told me not to identify him, so I can't, so I won't. But I wouldn't.
We'll call him Racer X.
I had brunch with him with a friend. Wait, give me one moment, everybody. I'm trying to fix something. There we go. Sorry, this. I always have to do that. I know people don't know what I'm doing, but I'm actually. It's so that I can see.
I know you know what you're doing.
Well, I know what I'm doing, but the people don't. Okay, I forget what we were talking about. Anyway.
Oh, your Racer X told you about the mail.
Yeah, it's this lawn side. Everything that when we go and we take our packages, it goes to a distribution center, and it's in a particular town in New Jersey. It's in a particular place in New Jersey. He told me, and he's worked for UPS for like 40, 20 years, 30 years. They're renovating the building, so everything is outside in trailers. I said, uh-huh. So all those hours and hours and hours I was on the telephone talking to somebody in Bangladesh saying, I'm telling you, my boxes are there. They're there. Well, you'll have to file a claim. No. Those boxes sat in trailers for 3 months before they moved up to Edison, and they're still doing it. And I've driven over there and banged on that door, and they don't answer. Heather and Shane and I have been on the telephone with them, and they don't answer. And I'm telling you what, UPS, I'm going to give it to you.
And they're from Long Island.
Ooh, he said it. That one said it. They probably are. No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. We just have a good time here. We have a really good time insulting each other.
We joke.
We just look. If you can't laugh at yourself, you got a problem with yourself. So I can laugh. Hello from Scranton. Jim Brewer. Hey, Jim. That's right. See, the Reviver sister said, yes, sir, that's right. And I'm having lunch with them this week. Girls, I'm going to give you the lowdown about...
Lovely.
Yeah.
I wish I could have a lunch with someone from a channel.
Who are you having lunch with?
Tammy.
That doesn't...
Tammy of Vintage Uprising, Texas.
Yeah. Everybody's going to want to see that.
Yeah. You know, she has a camera on our beta fish. So I said, go live and just show the beta fish. People will love to see the fish for an hour. I don't know.
Yeah.
People just love to see what your fish is up to.
I didn't know you had fish.
We were gifted a fish for Christmas. And I don't know how that's going to go when we trek off to California for a wedding the end of March. One of the sons will have to come by and feed the beta.
Did you name him or her?
Yes. Beta O'Rourke.
Is it a girl or a boy?
It's a boy.
How do you know? Did you look?
That's what they said.
Who's they?
I don't know. You have to lift the tail and see if it's a boy or a girl.
I have to jump in the shower. Hope I don't miss too much. Well, we're going to miss.
Turn us up loud and turn the camera away.
Yeah. You're not going to miss anything, but sounds like we are.
We'll do our best. We'll do our best without you.
Live from
We'll go slow so that you won't miss much. How's that?
Oh, she's going to miss. Well, I don't know how long her showers are. I am fast. I am like a 2-minute. I am fast. And I'm not one of these 20-minute in the shower
Scott
people.
doesn't use soap, so he's pretty quick.
Let me tell you what, a bar ivory soap, if it doesn't clean it, then it's going to stay dirty. I don't do lotions and potions and masks and then, yeah. I'm in and out. What about you?
Fast shower. Fast, hot. Doesn't take long to lather, scrub, and rinse. Get in, get out.
I'm with you.
Too many things to do to waste on getting clean for 12 hours. We have a grandkid. He comes over, and it's an hour shower. I'm like, are you paying for this? What are you doing? Get out of there. It's like, get out of the shower.
I had an aunt. Well, I still have an aunt. I have a couple of aunts. 2, as a matter of fact. But anyway, this particular aunt, when we would go to visit our cousins, you know, there'd be like 7 of us kids in the house. There would be a timer set. We got so many minutes in the shower with the timer. This is true. And when that timer went off, you were out of that shower. It's the truth.
Or
she came after us with a wooden spoon.
Yeah, that would make me not want to shower.
Broadcasting from someone's shower.
This is John Cameron in downtown shower.
Oh, I've got one to ask you, David.
Go ahead.
All right. Now the audience can join in on this. You go to the laundry room and you get a clean bath towel out of the dryer, right? You take it to the bathroom, you put it on the top of the toilet or the sink or whatever. You take a shower. You get out of the shower after taking a shower. You dry yourself off with that towel. You've used it one time. Is that towel dirty? Does it immediately go into the laundry, or do you use it again? And if so, how many times? David, you're first.
A, it is dirty. It will grow things overnight because of that's just nature. It's in the air, moisture, darkness. So it's going to grow things. Plus, you're still rubbing skin on it after you've dried off. So technically, it is dirty. That being said, I will use said towel for a morning shower, night shower, and then the morning shower, and then it's done. 3 uses, done. Then it's away, grab another towel. Because I do most of the laundry. So not only do I do all the cooking, I do the laundry. I do my laundry, towels, bed sheets, all that stuff. Tammy does her own clothes. But she's not allowed to touch my clothes. You, what's your answer? What do you do? There's an echo, isn't there?
You know what I do. Do you have to wonder what I do? The man who won't turn his thermostat above. Of course I use it again. That towel ain't dirty. There ain't nothing wrong with it. Hang it up. Let it dry off. Of course I use it 2 or 3 more times. Absolutely. Now, I'll give it up after 2 or 3 times, but... And I could understand if you're a woman with a big wet head, with a lot of hair and the whole towels gets really wet. But, it doesn't... Oh, yeah, I use it again.
There's a few that only use it once.
I see those people.
I worked with someone, they're like, that's nasty. You should only use it once. I'm like, you're single, no kids, you have time. If you want to use your towel once, that's fine. And she probably maybe bathes once, I think. I'm sorry. I take a shower before I go to bed, and then I take one in the morning. And then if I have to mow the lawn, there's a third shower. Because I'm grown. I can pay that water bill. I'm going to use my shower. I am sorry.
As you should. Well, we ought to tell everybody what we're doing here tonight.
What are we doing here?
I don't know. We're having a chapstick live sale.
That's right.
No. Chapstick. 2 chapped lips, 2 chaps live sale. I'm Scott in Jersey. That's David in Texas. I will ship from here and he will ship from there. As you know, if you're new, I'll bill you for my stuff. He'll bill you for his. We use pirate ship. If you're new to us, send us your information during the sale so that we can connect to you. I don't think either one of us requires you to pre-register.
Yeah.
I don't. Just ask that if you're new that you give us your information during the sale. And if you're confused about what that information might be, I'd like to thank our moderator, Karen Williams, who I see is here, and she air dries outside, no need for a towel. So, do you really? You walk outside naked and air dry yourself?
Who doesn't?
I imagine that for the benefit of the neighbors, that's lovely. And therefore, that's it. And it's everything is an offer up, I think. Yeah, I do. I have one choice tonight, and I'll tell you, I haven't done any choice in a while. And I have the usual this and that. What have you got the usual this and that, David?
Yes.
Yes, you have the usual this.
Yes, I do.
That's all we're going to get out of him is yes, I do.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh my, I did not mean to start the unsavory. Ain't nothing unsavory about the conversation.
Marie, you're fine. Marie, you're fine. It's okay. You are in a safe place tonight, okay? We are all friends. We are all family. We're not going to see eye to eye. And arguments, and we don't have to agree on every disagreements. That's natural. That should happen.
That you should talk freely about your bathroom habits.
The important thing is that you're here and that you want to purchase everything. That's the important thing.
And they make
No, we're just glad you're here. Thank you very much.
Yeah. I like your, is it a cardigan or a sport coat?
It's a cardigan. Should I undo? I have the bottom undone. Should I do the top one undone or?
No, leave it.
I know the bottom one, the rule is you don't button the bottom button on a vest or a cardigan.
Right. I don't either. I don't button the bottom one on a vest or a cardigan. I never do.
Should you fold these back? Do you fold these back or do you just leave them be?
I do not.
I had this habit of folding these back all the time.
So that you show cuff? Yeah, I like cuff. I'm more concerned when I wear a coat that it hangs. There's nothing wrong worse than an ill-fitting sport coat or you've got to have the right amount of cuff.
Okay. Learn a little bit about me, YouTube friends. I am the guy. If it looks like someone signed in ink, I will make a little wet and see if it's real ink or not, or if it's been printed. I'm like, did they really sign this? Let me check. Oh yeah, it was wet ink, wet signature. And I'm also the guy, and I shouldn't be this way. I don't know why I'm this way. I'll look at a news anchor, a gentleman news anchor, and if he's not sitting straight, and I'll notice whether it's off the rack where the coat is like poofing up in the back and you can see like the little cave, because I mean, it's like, you're a pro, you're on TV, you should at least spring for those 2 or 3 suits bespoke, go get them measured, spend a little money. I can't afford that, but I'm certainly going to go to a tailor and make sure I wear jackets and suits for a living, so it's going to fit.
Yeah.
I'm that dude. I'm sorry. I apologize, but sorry, I'm not sorry.
No, you shouldn't be. I think we all have little certain things that we sort of look at and things that we
look at sensible shoes.
Sensible shoes. My big old snow boots are right over there by the front door. I haven't had to wear them in a few years, but boy, I've been wearing them for the last 2 weeks.
You're dressed up today. I'm dressed up every day. I mean, someone said that to me today. You're dressed up today. I'm dressed up every day. You never know. I may run into the president of the hospital. You never know. Never know. I'm done, Scott.
Well, should we sell something?
Sure. Let's do it.
Well, use this.
I want to say I am so glad that you did a pottery sale. It just so coincidental that Tammy and I found an estate sale of a heavy, if you have not seen the video, heavy duty McCoy collector. I mean, heavy. There is one of the authors and editors of one of the McCoy collectors books is coming to Houston to purchase items from this collection. He has made appointments and he is willing to, I'm paying whatever price you have because he collects everything. So we were told you can shop these shelves. These, I think it was 3 shelves, double-sided. These 6 spots you cannot shop from because this guy's coming from the East Coast and we've told him he gets first choice. So it was quite a collection. We happened to get a few items. So I'm bringing 1, 2, 3 items tonight from that little visit. So that was a nice whetting the appetite for beautiful pottery. So thank you.
Well, you're welcome. Who's coming from the East Coast?
One of the editors or writers from one of the McCoy books.
Okay.
Yeah. I don't know which one, but yeah, she was very excited and nervous. So you have nothing to be nervous about. This was your dad's collection. Everything was inventoried. As an example, that's from his inventory. that went up to the 3,000s. I mean, the family has, forget photo albums, they have logs of his McCoy inventory. Crazy, like 4 deep, 3 deep of whatever pattern, whatever color.
I love
Very
like that are that just they focus and they that's boy that what a wealth of knowledge those folks have. Well, no, I didn't see the video, but I did hear about it. Tammy was talking about it in somewhere else about going. Somebody else gets first pick and then she gets to go or something like that.
She's been invited back. She's gonna get like a pre-sale. She's gonna be invited before the actual estate sale. We're gonna be invited back to get second pick, if you will. And we're excited about that because there are some things that I've never seen, only in books. And to see it and not be able to touch it and grab it, like, well, I touched it and grabbed it, but I knew we couldn't buy it yet because the other guy's gonna get first dibs. So yeah, I'm gonna find out his name. She was very secretive about it, but I'm gonna find out. Just you wait and see.
Just you wait and see, Henry Higgins.
We're just rambling tonight. We're sorry, folks.
Would you? I'm going to make you big, and then you can start. You can be the first one. You go first, David.
Okay.
You want to do two and two items?
I only have 12 to 13 items, so that's up to you. If time is precious, I could do 2 and 2.
No, time isn't precious.
If you want to go 2 hours, we can just do one and done. That's fine.
Okay, so one and done.
Sure. I'm sorry. I'm just excited to be on with Scott tonight.
You've been on with me before. There's
I know, but today it feels like extra special.
Oh my word!
Maybe because it's almost spring.
Well, it sure don't feel like it here in the Old East, but it will be coming. So, speaking of putting a camera on the creatures, it is a frozen tundra here, and I'm not one that complains about the weather or rambles on about it. But there's still quite a bit of snow on the ground, quite a bit. And anyway, finally, I got to where I went out and I spent like $40 and got seed and peanut and corn. I just got so much. I filled the bird bath with seed, and I put an old cookie sheet, everything on top of the snow. Nothing is melting. Filled it with seed. I put stuff everywhere. And then I stood back, and it was so fun to see a cardinal and then a blue jay and then a squirrel and then all these other little things. And they are just out there having a time. So, because the poor things can't find anything to eat. They haven't had to deal with a winter like this in quite some time. So
water is essential as well, but you're by the river, so I'm sure they can find water.
Well, yeah, one by several rivers, but stuff is really frozen. Okay, we'll go ahead and get it started. So it doesn't. So I'll enlarge you. Oh, okay.
All right.
Yeah.
Well, there's my start at $20, and it's for, I have one of these, not this exact model. I think this is more ornate than I have, but it's a nice brass table instrument. It's a magnifier. It's a map magnifier or a table loop, if you will. It's set flush on the bottom. Well, actually, it's not, but you can unscrew this to adjust what you need, and right now look how much you can adjust it. That's flush on the bottom right there. It's 3-footed. Just be careful because these will unscrew if you happen to use this a lot. If you have someone that's into cartography or you just need a larger loop, it is signed. This is from the Van Court Instruments Company, which originated in England, but this one is marked Northampton, Massachusetts. So they branched out. They franchised. So there's the badging on top. And it's a fun little thing to have on a curiosity shelf, or if you just like instrumentation or bright, shiny objects. Nice gift for dad or hubby or uncle or son or daughter or whoever's into it. If you do fine drawings, you can look at some detail or, like I said, cartography. Nice little magnifier. And again, you can adjust this down all the way to that bottom. It's just a very neat thing.
Boy,
Nice badging. The feet are intact. It's got a little wear and dings, but I mean, nothing's bent. This is just like scratch wear. The glass is really good.
David,
I mean, go ahead.
let me jump in, because are you actually able to see comments or not? If you're not, then I'll tell you that you do have your opening bid. But if you can see comments,
I can see comments. I
Okay.
just don't want to be rude and look down. But if you see me looking down, I'm looking at the comments.
No problem. You're being asked, does it work? And
Oh yeah, it works. I mean, there's one lens. It's just like a loop. You
Mhm.
just have to adjust your sight. Like, it's silly because it makes me look upside down with this camera.
Mhm.
But if you have this over a map and you just work at top table on whatever you're looking at, and you just adjust to whatever you need to do. You have to actually get your eye on there to get the full detail.
Hmm.
Very nice
Right.
little thing here. Okay, I see Lynn at 23. It is cute, Sherry. And I will count this down: 10, 9, 8, and I'll put in the stops. 7, 6. Was
Oh.
Karen doing the stops?
I don't know, but I didn't even do your start. You did.
I did the start. I typed
Okay.
in the start. I'll let Karen do the stop. That's fine. Karen does the stops. Thank you so much, Karen. Where was I? 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And we'll just spend a little time. There may be some bids coming in, so Karen is cognizant of that. And if Scott wants to bring us both in, I don't know how he wants to work it.
Oh, you know I know how to work it. Boy, I could have used that thing the other day when I was trying to get a splinter out.
That would be tough because it's just like a loop. You've got to put your eye right on there, and you would have to slide whatever instrument you're going to use for a splinter and your finger, and then freehand with that loop. You would have to really get in there. I'll share the one that I have with everyone Wednesday. You'll see the difference. It's a little bit more ornate. There's a stop from Karen. Let me do a quick refresh because I saw Patsy come in a little late. And top chat, live chat. And it looks to be Lynn first at 42. Patsy was at 42 as well. So, Lynn, thank you very much.
All right.
Everyone, thank you for your bits.
I'm going to have an item that starts at $20 now. And this is a pair of shelves, wooden shelves. And they're in their original condition. That's what they look like. So you can see the decoration. So they're matching, but there are two of them. And
I love those shelves.
You do? Well, they're 12 inches tall, and they're double shelves. And I've not done anything to them in terms of scratch cover, or I let the people who win the things decide what they want them to look like. So this is original finish. You can see where finish is coming off, and it's up to you whether you want to lemon oil it, scratch cover it, whatever. There is some wonderful alligatoring that's starting here. And I'd put these in the 30s and 40s. This kind of thing was popular then. Was it machine made or homemade? It's kind of difficult to tell. Could be either one. This kind of thing was factory made, but also there were home projects that taught people how to do this in popular mechanics and home crafts and that kind of thing. And home power tools were really starting to come in the 20s and 30s. But they're matching, as you can see. You get both of them for one price, not choice. And I'll let you see how pretty the sides are. None of the fret, none of this fancy work is broken. As you might know, you'll find things that are broken. You just have spots where the finish is coming off, but they're not broken anywhere. And this what this is 5.5 inches across. The one on the bottom and the top. The one on the bottom is 3.5 inches deep. The one on the top is 2.25 deep. So all those little itsy bitsy teeny weeny things that you buy, your little Occupy Japan knick-knack paddywhacks, can sit on here, and you can dust them once a week and have fun dusting. I just love wooden shelves like this, and they're small enough and to be able to do anything with them.
I love the corner ones of similar design.
Pardon?
I love the corner style shelves of similar design with the same weight of the wood, but they fit in a corner.
Yes.
I love those.
Yeah. I don't have any of those corner shelves.
I do. I just don't know where to put them yet.
Oh, yeah. So if there are no questions, I guess we have a bid somewhere. David C. question.
You're at 32. The question was, what is the wood?
The wood is stained. That's the original finish, and it is a dark stain to make it look dark. The wood underneath is probably nothing exceptional. Typically, these were not walnut or mahogany. In the Victorian era, yes. But in the 30s and 40s, quite often, it was just whatever wood, soft wood, that could be cut on a jigsaw, and they were often stained dark. And you can see that's the original old dark stain that's been put on there. So nice question.
Your high bid is 32.
We shall count the pair of them down. 10. Am I too close to the camera?
No.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. That's it. For the pair of shelves. Those pretty little wooden shelves.
I'm waiting for the stop for you. Your high bid currently is 44. And there's the stop. Jeremy Robbins is your winner at $44.
Thank you, Jeremy, and everyone who placed bids. Thank you, Jeremy. I do believe I know you, Jeremy, so I'm sure I have your info. Okay. Thank you, everyone.
Hello, Bev. She said, hello, chaps.
Hi.
My next start is, put it in. Thanks again, Karen, for doing the stops. Start is 65. This is a factory direct to dealer Victor mirror. Look how lovely all of you look tonight if you look in the mirror. This measures 14 by 11. Now, how do you know it's factory to dealer, Dave? Well, we found this at an estate sale from he was not a disc jockey. he was a recording studio, one of the early recording studio in the Dallas area. We happened to be at his estate sale. He was no longer with us on Earth, but lots of provenance. I think Robert back in the day Fines purchased a fuzzy little uh nipper bank from me a while ago from that same estate sale. Um this one I had stored in my little work area at Tammy's shop, and I finally brought it over to the house here. Just so you know, this is reverse painted, so the paint is in excellent condition. So he had all type of Victor and RCA memorabilia that was sent to him from the manufacturers, and he would get first rights to recording. His house was full of recordings, and eventually the media companies were sending him movies that had not been sent to the video stores. We all remember the old video blockbuster stores when that media was coming out in the 80s. As he was older, these vendors were the studios were still sending him original things that were not available in stores yet. So he was quite the collector, and not by he wasn't spending much because he was an early dealer in the Dallas area. Very he I think I had several cruise menus that I we found in that estate sale as well. The only, if you look at the Mercury in the back above Nipper's head, right the center where the mirroring is, you can see with partially it almost looks like slight water damage. It still has a shine though. I think it got that just happens with an old mirror like this, but the paint is in great condition.
Could we see the back of the frame, Dave?
Sure. Hey, this is cute. When's the last time you saw a Coke tab? You don't see these anymore. So it looked like he had the backing redone, because this is a newer frame. But this is just great paint here. Again, the size, it's not the large one. This is a smaller one, 14 by 11, and that's measuring the actual frame. So I'll count it down 10, and I'll look for questions while I'm counting it down. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Oh, Jim used to work for RCA in the 1980s. Nice. If you ever make it down here, Scott, I'll take you to the gentleman that restores all of the instruments that you love. The all the Victors and the Victrolas, and you saw the shop. You saw that brief video we had. He's a master. Everything is guaranteed because he does all the repair. Rising Phoenix is the high bid at 80. Thank you so much, everyone, for your bids. I appreciate it. Hello.
Starting at 19 is a Hall vase, which was eluding me last Thursday night. This is not one that I sold Thursday night. He was hiding in the attic. I did crawl up there. And it is chip-free and crack-free. It's in excellent condition without any crazing or repairs or damage of any kind. And it's from the 40s. And it stands just under 7 inches tall. There's that particular side of it. And when we turn it around, there is that particular side of it, which is just lovely. And I will let you see the bottom. Hall is marked.
Your high bid is 28.
Measurements. And they say 6 1/4 inches tall. See that? While we're letting the folks see that for a second, just a trivia question. What year did the Victor Talking Machine Company merge with the Radio Corporation of America? Don't Google it. What year was it? What's your guess?
1842.
No. The company wasn't founded until 1901. But
1908.
No.
Darn.
I guess I shouldn't. Oh, Karen's going to get mad because people are going to put numbers in, and now it looks like
the high bid is what a clever way for Scott to get the bids up.
Yeah, sorry, Karen. Karen is going to cuss me out tomorrow.
Right now, it's at 30.
Right now, it is at $1,928. The year was 1929. I think Karen Taylor put it in there.
Thomas has your high bid of 32.
Okay, we'll keep our
We've got it. That was very clever, Scott.
Thank you.
He may accidentally email you for 1922.
Huh? Right. So $32, I think, is our high bid, something like that. All right. Back to the bids on this. The year was 1929 that RCA, that Eldridge Johnson sold Victor to David Sarnoff at RCA, and it became RCA Victor. 10.
Good old David Sarnoff.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
This is David Sarnoff signing off. Bidding all of you a good night. Mr. Sarnoff, please sign off. Would you sign off on this, Mr. Sarnoff?
And the Hall vase goes to, is it Thomas Cummings at 32?
It is.
Okay. All right, Thomas. And we got connected last week via email, so you and I are all set, Thomas.
This cardigan is so shiny, isn't it? It's got a sheen to it.
Oh.
Must be a high thread count.
Thank you, Thomas.
Okay, my next start is $35, and it is my second piece of McCoy. Oh, no, wait, I'm sorry. My first piece of McCoy.
Oh, yeah.
And this is a cello planter and bookend. Very handsome.
I love it.
Bookend, I say, because it's flat here. And I guess if you have the weight of, if you use this actually as a planter, it would have a little more weight to hold some books. But there's only one. Again, from that collector. There's his old inventory. This was number 2322 in the inventory book. I had never seen this. I didn't even see this in a book. Maybe I just didn't pay attention.
Pay attention.
but I should pay attention.
You should.
Rising Phoenix, I will check the email. Just give me 1 second while I take care of this. And this measures 9.5 tall. It's 5 inches at the widest. What part of the cello is this, Scott? The chin? I don't know. I don't know my instrument the way you do.
I don't know that there's a particular name to the bottom of the cello.
Oh, okay. Well, the bottom measures 5, and then it's 4 inches from front to back, deep. So 9.5 by 5 by 4.
Mm-hmm.
Gorgeous, no cracks, no chips, just a wonderfully kept planter / bookend. It's this big.
So big, so big. Cello.
Cello. It's waiting for that from someone. Cello. Cello, gentlemen. Okay, we will not spend that much time on this. I will bring it back.
You have a bid.
There's a bid. So 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, a 3, a 2, and a 1. I still need to buy an Antiques Roadshow pointer. I want the pointers they have.
Oh no. You know what I want?
Maybe a little one.
I want one of those long, skinny microphones like they had on Match Game. Remember?
A boom that hangs from a boom?
No, they would hold it. Gene Rayburn would hold it. It was a long, skinny microphone.
Sort of wandish?
Yes, like a long. They were like this long with a tiny, tiny little mic at the top, and he could hold it down. It was a long. You know what I'm talking about?
I think Bob Barker had one like that as well, didn't he?
He did, and I want one just to play with it.
Cheryl Miller, thank you so much for your winning bid of 35.
All right, I got me some candlesticks. We have 397 people. David, keep your eyes peeled. When we hit 400, I want you to make a loud noise.
I will.
Uh,
I'm not going to tell you what noise I'm going to make either.
it
just went down to 392. Now, what gives?
Oh, drat, said the cat.
They don't want to hear that noise then.
Well, fudge. Okay, these are supercalifragilistic, and I'm going to tell you why. They're Cambridge. I got 2 of them. They start at 20. That's a good price for these. You know why? There's no etch on them. Here's the other one. They're in excellent condition. I think it's difficult to find them with the frost. Now, every one that I found, there was no frost.
Oh, gorgeous.
Frosting. What?
I've been reading the chat, not looking at the screen. Gorgeous.
I don't know what that was, but that sounded demonic. Did you guys hear that?
No. I didn't hear anything.
Well, anyway, back to this. These are Cambridge.
Don't look out your window.
Yeah, thank you, Tammy. Every time I look out that living room window, I see somebody in a hoodie staring at me, coming in to kill me. Tammy did that. But then she tried to cancel it out by putting Liberace out there. Well, she had already messed up my mind.
Your high bid is 26.
I've not seen these with this frosting. Now, that doesn't mean they're rare, but I think they're harder to find. I like it because they're not etched. So you don't have to worry about, well, which etch is it? Is it First Love or Chantilly or Rose Point or Chintz? And I know those are different companies. But you don't have to worry about an etch. There's no etch on them. It's just frosted. And I love them. They're double light candlesticks, and they stand up to that point, they're 6 inches tall and 8 inches across. Aren't these attractive with that? A lot of times I'm not big into frosting. I love this combination. I don't know why. I like it. Hey, Mikey. No, Karen, send me your email again, please. I don't have your information. Karen, that's Karen Williamson. She's playing. I know what she's doing. But look at these, Cambridge. Look at these wonderful candlesticks from the 30s, 40s. Very attractive. I don't know. It's with sometimes the frost is not my thing, but I like it on these. I don't know about you guys. The high bid is 30 for the pair. Shall we count them down? Are there any questions or comments on them?
Just the high bid of 30 right now.
All right, then.
Just comments. Very attractive, very pretty.
Are they talking about me or the candlesticks?
They're talking about you and then the candlesticks.
Oh. Ugh. Let me see if I glow under a black light. Ooh. Blinded by the light. Dress up like a candlestick. 10, 9, 8, 7. Yes, you get both. If that's what you're asking. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. That's it. Bzz. There's something about this combination of the clear and the frosted that I find particularly attractive.
And it is.
If you were on the dating game, I would pick you. Now, where's my ink pen? Oh, wow.
It's a nice marriage, just like salt and pepper, even salt and pepper hair.
Connie gets them at 40. And I have your info, Connie, so I thank you.
Wonderful.
And all who bid. Connie beer at 40. Okay. Thanks, Connie.
I'm pounding my keyboard. I am so sorry. Let me apologize in advance.
What?
This next item starting at $10. And if you are new to black or amethyst glass, then you're in for a treat because this is a nice little starter. It's not a base, although you could use it as a base. This is an ashtray. And it's in very good shape because ashtrays typically have large chips and cracks. This one has, nary a chip, just some press imperfections and straw marks. But look at the size of this thing. It is 5 by 1, 5 by 1. But if you turn it over, I would use that as a base if I found something that fit. I certainly would. Now, this isn't going to fit that perfectly, but that's, McCoy on a base. No, but just to give you an idea, I would totally use this for a base. But alas, it is an ashtray. It's not completely black. If you put it up in something bright, you'll see where it's purple. And Tammy, for whatever odd reason, has these little extra phones everywhere, and she left it in here for me. Yeah, I will show you. Do you see the little purple dot in there? That's the flashlight. So it with bright light or sun, you can see the amethyst. It's not true black, but it looks black. Thus, they call it black glass. Oh, whoever was making amethyst glass at the time, there's probably 5, 6 manufacturers that did this.
Oh, twice as many, yeah.
Yeah.
It was it hit the scene around 1930, and it was huge.
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 Okay. Sandra Garcia, I see you at $10. And we will count this down. She has a few items of black glass. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Nice little start or
Nice.
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 We haven't done that in a while.
I know. There's a lot of, I know. We haven't done that in a while. Well, we just did it.
I'm going to watch that video tonight.
Nice.
We're going to walk over to Debbie's corner and leave her a cowboy hat.
What?
Scott found the perfect cowboy hat in Kentucky. It fit him. He looked like
I shouldn't be on a horse is what I looked like.
he looked like a cowboy. If he wasn't in a polo shirt, I would have thought he just came home from the range.
And you know, that's the first time I've ever had a cowboy hat on my head in my life. Well, that's not entirely
I'm
true.
sure that's not true,
It's
but it fit. I'm telling you, as soon as you put it on, it's like I started laughing because Scott's like me. He can pull off almost anything. And the hat just worked. It worked on Scott.
Well, thank you all.
Thank you, Sandra Garcia. Thank you, Kathy, for your bid.
Now I've got some Swiss heads that are going to start at $39. And I have some magic paperwork to read to you. And I'm sure I'm going to mispronounce. Were you with me when I bought these? Now, I am not Swiss. I don't have any Swiss blood. If I did, boy, I would be keeping these. They are carved. Look at that. Look at her. Look at him. He's got my nose. Looky there.
Follow your nose.
He's got my nose. These are supercalifragilistic. Now, let me read to you what they are. This is a pair of hand-carved wooden busts created by Swiss artist Hans Hugler. That's Hanshuggler. They showcase the delicate craftsmanship and attention to detail that is characteristic of these old wood carvings. You can see that they have their original paint on them. Handmade in Switzerland during the 1950s, these busts show you the tradition of Swiss wood carving. Now, that's the man who made them. And these aren't unique. In other words, they produced these. So I'm sure that he didn't sit there and carve every single one by hand. Tried to do some more research, but couldn't. They are attributed to him, and I'm sure of that. But there would have been some type of production line, I suppose. I don't know whether they went down and he did the finished carving, or maybe he carved all of them himself. But they are marked on the bottom with their tags from Switzerland. They're not cracked. It's hard to read, but there's a tag there that says Switzerland, and here as well. And then there's little bits of remnants of tags on this one. And so I'll let you see the old man first. What detail. Now, these are solid wood. And you can see that this is not machine made. It's not pulp. These are carved in Switzerland. Look at the carving on the back. You seeing that?
I am.
The wood isn't cracked. The paint is original. She's just got a hint of blue eyes. And they're just darling. You know what? If you've got any Swiss heritage in you, any Swiss blood, what a neat thing to buy. And to keep with your family history, give them a kiss. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Okay, they had a little kiss. I just love these. And I bought them, maybe a year ago. There's so much detail in these spaces. What can I say? The high bid right now is 40. And I will also include this so that you'll be able to read up about Hans Hugler, and find out more about him. And they're carved all the way around. They've got their little hats on. I wish Swiss. Who do I know that's Swiss?
Miss? Swiss Miss?
I guess.
Lindenwood, known as lime or basswood, was the primary and most popular wood used by Hugler. I was wondering what type of wood it would be. So that's very interesting.
They look like somebody's
Very
Mama Papa. What's that mean?
They're grandparents. Like my father-in-law is known as Pawpaw. They call him Pawpaw. The grandkids call me Peepaw. I don't know where they got that from. They call me Peepaw. So that's what they're saying. They look like someone's.
Got you. I think that's a very Southern thing. It's not really a Northern tradition to call grandparents. So I didn't know that. So thank you. Now I know.
Hey, it was new to me because when I was growing up, for my Hispanic maternal and fraternal grandparents, we called them by their last name. It was Grandpa or Grandma Rosas or Grandpa and Grandpa Hernandez. There's no nicknames. I don't know why, but I got with Tammy's crowd and it's all nicknames.
Yeah.
Sorry about that. Sorry about that, Randy.
We don't do. My grandparents did not do nicknames. So we'll count these down.
Or they would beat you with a switch.
I'll tell you what. 10, 9. The high bid is something.
41.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. Say something in Swiss. Yodel, yodel, yodel. Yodel. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. That's it. Where's Maria Ladybug? Is she from Swiss? Is she Swiss?
20 people just left your sale because you did that.
Well, they can't handle a yodel.
Or pseudo yodel. He tried, y'all. He tried.
I'm not afraid to try new things.
Where's Ricola from?
Ricola.
That's all I got. I don't even know if it's Swiss. It might be Austrian.
Okay, my Swiss heads.
47 is your high bid.
Huh?
Cara Ramal at 47 is your high bid. Before the stop.
Oh, that's right. Maria Ladybug is from Sweden. Gotcha. That's right. She's not Swiss. She's from Sweden. She's Swedish.
Are you familiar with Cara Ramal?
Yeah, did she win?
Yes, 47 was your high bid.
Oh, it's
Before
gone. I'm sorry. I thought people were still bidding. It was.
Well, they came after the stop.
Okay, so it was Cara Ramal. How much? I'm so sorry.
47.
Okay, 40. Cara Remmel.
Rimmel. I said Ramal. I'm sorry.
No problem. Thank you, Cara. I appreciate it. Very good, very good, very good. And David has the floor. It's 9 o'clock, and we have 300, and we are surely flirting. Did we ever hit 400?
No, we're at 398 right now.
Oh, I want to make a noise.
He wants to make a demonic noise.
Let me figure out what my noise is going to be. Okay, you have the floor.
Okay, let's go with a pickle caster, shall we?
Oh, why not?
Why not? 402. Make the sound.
What happened?
We hit 402. Make the sound.
That was supposed to be your department, so it's low.
Okay, that was horrible.
It quite was.
Okay,
Keep
here
it.
we go.
Oh,
This is from Albany Silver. It does not have its fork, unfortunately. But look what they paired this caster with. Beautiful Fostoria pickle jar. Let me just show off. You know, Scott and I love our glass. Yes, this is great. We love the silver, Victorian silver. 1800s. You love it. Scott loves it. We all love it. But when you pair it with gorgeous EAPG from Fostoria, especially this pattern, the Victoria pattern, introduced in 1890, absolutely stunning. I think this was a marriage made in caster heaven. Gorgeous caster, beautiful lines, wonderful design. Let me get in here so you can see that. I'm not a fan of shining silver. When I find it this way, I leave it up to the buyer because they may want the patina and the age of that. But this, I absolutely love this pickle jar. And it was neat when I did the research, they had the pattern from Fostoria with their inventory, starting from their bowls, the sugars, the salt and peppers. And then third from the bottom of the list was their pickle jar. And I was like, that's the pattern. It's got to be here. And there it was. Third from the bottom was pickle jar. And I'm like, yes, that's it. Eureka.
no, Rising Phoenix. It's not a bit of 402. Someone was commenting that we had 402 thumbs up. So I don't think we have an opening bid yet. We might.
Yeah, we're starting at 80.
80. Okay, we're starting at 80. Okay, starting at 80.
Now, size-wise, this stands from top to bottom of the actual caster is 11 inches. From the bottom to the finial is 7 inches. And then the jar of itself is 4.5 inches tall. So from base to the top of the jar is 5 inches. Or sorry, this is 5 inches wide. If you're gonna start with a caster or silver, or if you have silver, this is a nice little get. If you
I love the work on the top. The metal work on the top is beautiful.
It's gorgeous. I wish I had the fork, but those are hard to come by. You can find them. They're pricey, but they can be found. Yeah, the starting opening bid was 80. If anyone's interested. And if not, we could do a hard stop. I don't see a bid, so we can bring it back later.
Okay. I'll put that stop in for you. So I've just put the stop in for you. Did you want me to do that?
Sure, go ahead.
Okay.
It's in. It's in. Yeah.
Okay, cool. So I've got next. This is going to start at $24. And look at this. Oh my gosh, this thing is huge. And how about this for the center of your Easter table? So we're going to now. This is going to start at this starts at $24. David will bring it back. Thank you for putting the 24 in. So we're going to start at $24 on this. It is just lovely. This is line 75, line number 75. Okay, I wonder what that was. As I'm speaking, my voice is amplifying in the bowl. I kept hearing something. This was made by the McCoy glass company in the 30s, and it's part of their colonial line. You'll sometimes see collectors refer to it, and you can see why. They'll either call it Georgian or honeycomb. Those of you who know your Georgian pattern, sometimes people call it honeycomb, but McCoy just called this their colonial line, and it's massive. It's in excellent condition. It's from the 30s, and it's got no damage on it at all. At first, I thought it was like a Westmoreland Lotus kind of a thing, but it measures just under 12 inches in diameter. It's a big guy, and it stands almost 7 inches tall. So again, it's made by McCoy in the 30s. The color is what you want it to be. And I'm not being sarcastic. It's really somewhere in between that weird pink, that's pinkish orangish. Yeah. So pinks are pink isn't always a consistent pink, but you can see how pretty it is. It's a jewel tone type of a pink. It is not amber. I promise you there's no amber to it, because I know a lot of people have strong feelings about amber. It's definitely that peachy pink of the 30s, but no amber. I love amber, but this doesn't happen to be. Colonial lines were very popular in the 30s, the 20s and the 30s. And again, I know you hear me say this all the time. It is true. Almost every glass company had a colonial line. And colonial lines usually were paneled. And they take artistic liberty on what would be a colonial era design. But that's how they interpreted it in the 1920s and 30s. So a nice big, sort of like a salmon. Yeah, it's more of a salmon color. I appreciate that, Christy. I'll go with salmon, but definitely not amber. So it's the McCoy, and it is not chipped or cracked. There's nice wear, just exactly where you expect to see it on the bottom from sitting on tables since 1930. What a beautiful centerpiece for your springtime entertaining. So says I. It's thick, heavy. A lot of times the colonial patterns are heavy and thick, so they're very generous with the glass. I mean, this is a good 8 pounds. This thing, well, maybe 6 pounds. And of course, unmarked. And I do believe we have a high bid now of 27. So if there aren't any questions, I will count it down. Just once again, reminding you this from the 30s. It's the McCoy line 75 from their colonial line. Collectors often refer to it as Georgian or honeycomb, but McCoy did not call it that. 10, high bid is 30 between two people. So we'll see what happens. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. That's it on this lovely piece of glass, which I will now put over here next to my Swiss heads.
Ricola.
I haven't had a cough drop all winter. I have not had a sore throat yet.
I know Tammy needs a cough drop right now.
I don't want a sore throat.
Tammy's been a little under the weather. It's a nasal throat thing. And I told her, just go to the doctor, get a CPAC, and you're done. That's what I do. I rarely get sick, though. I do not get sick. So kudos to me. Anyway, why do I have this flower? Well, I tell you why I
I
have this.
don't know what you were spinning around.
Let me go back to the caster. Your winner is at 40.
Yeah, it's
Twistar. Twist R.
All right, Twist, I have your information, and you are our winner at 40, and I shall take it back. And thank you, everyone who placed bids. David, you have the floor again.
Jim Brewer and Rising Phoenix had bids late for the pickle caster, so I'm bringing it back. So Jim Brewer was in at 80, Rising Phoenix at 85. So quickly put in your bid. I know there's a lag. I get it. So I'll take my time a little bit. I won't go over the details again other than the measurements. The silver is Albany, triple plated. The actual pickle glass is from Fostoria, Victoria pattern from 1890. Rising Phoenix is there at 80. Jim Brewer at 82. So I'll let y'all the two that had interest. So I'll count it down. There is a lag, but I'll start it now. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And I'll just set that aside. Good luck to both of you. We'll see who wins that. We'll wait for the stop. And since I brought that back, I'll just quickly go to the next item once we figure out who is getting that.
You certainly may. I'll keep my eye on it. I think Karen meant to say stop, but so it's Jim Brewer at 90? Unless you want to refresh.
I'll do a quick refresh. Speaking of demonic sounds, Scout's being weird. I mean,
What?
Jack's being weird. He's making weird sounds. We're going to call that second start a stop. And it will be Jim at 90.
Mm-hmm.
So Jim Brewer, Phoenix, thank you so much for your bids.
Jim says he will send you his information, and
Excellent.
yeah.
I'll confirm as soon as I get it. I can see them coming in.
Okay.
Thank you, Phoenix. Thank you, Jim, for your bids on that item. My next item, this is starting at 30. Start is in. This is for the McCoy vase I showed earlier. Very nice mod lines to this vase. It almost looks Van Briggle like with the matte finish, matte glaze. So you have the smooth neck, and then it has the striation or lines on the bottom, almost like a genie design. Is McCoy.
Oh, that wasn't supposed to go in there. Let me take that out.
Oh, that's okay.
I took it out.
Okay. So this is starting at 30. This is 12 inches tall, 5 inches wide at the widest point of the base. At this point, 5 inches wide. It's 1 foot tall. And it does look like Van Briggle. Not quite as blue. When Van Briggle convinced the owner of I'm gonna forget that pottery, Scott. Where he came from. She was the first female, internationally renowned female potter.
Hi, Patrick.
Hey, Patrick. Starts with the R.
In America?
Yes.
Okay.
Ding, ding, ding. Anyway, Van Brugel left her. He convinced her to go after the Ming blues. He wanted to create the matte Ming blue, and they started that. Then everyone copied the blue, but then he made it really famous with, of course, his line once he moved to Colorado Springs for Van Brugel.
Your high bid is 32.
32. Thank you.
Norma Roof.
Norma, thank you. And we'll count it down. Hey, Patrick, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5. Raj, if you're listening, hello. 4, 3, 2, and 1. It's this big. We'll wait for the stop. Thank everyone for sticking with us tonight. I understand there's a lag, so just stick with us. Refresh if you can every now and then. I'm not sure what devices you're using, but it doesn't hurt to refresh. And we're waiting for the stop. There's the stop, and Miss Jackie at 35. Thank you so much. Thank you, everyone else, for your bids.
The next thing that's going to happen, if I press the right button and then this button, is we've got 3 items here, and this is choice. So we start at $12, and I'm going to hold up 3 items, and the high bidder can take the one that they want, or 2 of them, or all 3 of them. So $12, your choice, on 3 pieces of Goofus glass in wonderful condition. And we'll start with a plate first. None of these are chipped and none of them have been repainted. I've never ever seen anybody repaint these and have it look right. It just does not look right. So just over 8 inches without any chips is a lovely plate. And that's exactly the way the back should look. So that's one piece. The second piece is a 10-inch lovely fluted bowl with a rose in the middle. And again, take a look at the back of it. That's original paint on it. And so we have a lovely serving bowl. These are all going to date to about the first 30 years of the last century. And then the last piece I've got for you is a serving platter, which is 11 inches, and it's footed. And so it will sit like that. And again, it has got no paint touch-ups or loss.
Wow.
So we're looking for an opening bid of $12. The high bidder will take whichever one they want, or as many as they want.
Lacey Matthews is your opening bid at 12.
Times your money. And I think everybody gets that. But say the high bidder is 15 and you want all 3, then it's 3 times 15. So not chipped. These are the typical colors for Goofus. I'm trying to get it just perfectly in the light for you. Is that okay, everybody, that you can see it? So that one's...
It looks great.
Okay.
The Cardigan King is at 13.
So this is a platter that would sit this way. And then we have a nice fruit bowl for the center of the table. Now, again, all of the paint is on the back. So what you've got here is clear glass. So you can serve out of this. You can put things in this, wash it with a damp cloth. I mean, obviously, we're not going to do any harsh washing on these. The paint is not chipping off. The condition on the paint would be, for Goofus, would be considered really. And look how pretty that plate is. That's all embossed. the small plate, whatever I said that was, about 8 inches, just maybe about 8.5 inches, and clear glass. So you don't have to worry about using it and serving off of it. If you use it, in the back is where the paint is. So you just don't want to submerge it. And so
my bid right now is 16.
Okay, I'm going to count these down, and we'll let our high bidder pick the one they want or as many as they want, and then we'll see who our second highest bidder is, and we'll go from there. If the first, so 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. Sometimes it comes in silver. Silver is a lot harder to find, but I have found pieces with silver paint. But this is the typical color that you find.
Silver paint.
I've seen silver. 10,
silver paint.
9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. That's it. Dugan made a lot. Dugan made some of this. It's the American companies that you know of that made these. Now, when I call our winner, I'm going to ask our winner. I'm going to ask everybody to hold tight so we can get our comments in and we can see. A good night, Heather. I will text you tomorrow.
Good night, and good night.
The stop is in, and I think Patsy McCarthy gets to choose. Patsy, would you like?
Let me refresh, Scott, if you don't mind.
I don't mind, because I don't want to mess up. Is it Patsy at 30?
I have Cardigan King at 31 before the stop.
Oh, I didn't see Cardigan King. That must have come earlier.
Let's see if Karen sees the same thing.
Then I apologize, Patsy. I didn't see Cardigan King. That must have come in way above.
Cardigan King at 31.
Cardigan. So, Patsy, you're second. Cardigan King, would you like the bowl, platter, or plate? Or any combination of them? Bowl, platter, plate.
Platter.
The platter is yours at 31. Patsy, at 30, would you like the plate or the bowl? So the platter at 31 is Cardigan King. The second.
I wonder if he noticed I'm wearing a cardigan.
You are.
Does that make me the cardigan prince?
Patsy McCarthy was our second highest bidder at 30. And would you like the none, or would you like the bowl? I'm sorry, would you like the bowl, ruffled bowl, or the plate, or pass? And if it's a pass, then we'll keep on going and maybe bring them back again or something like that. We'll see. I don't know. Just going to see if Patsy wants one. We'll keep going, and I'll wait to see if Patsy jumps in. Patsy will take both. You'll take both at 2 times your money, Patsy. So the other two, the bowl and the plate, at 2 times your winning bid. So I thank you very much, and that takes care of the carnival glass. Thank you, Patsy. I've got it in Cardigan King. Thank you, David. You got it.
Excellent. Here is the third lot of McCoy, and you get 2 pieces, so 2 for 1 money. These are paired. Start is 30 for these tulip vases. Not tulips, but tulips. So both in the red. Put that upside down. I love the feet on these. You get 2, no chip. These are pristine, no chips,
Yeah, I love them.
no cracks. We have, sadly, there's only 1 green, 1 ivory, but 2 reds. I would have loved the greens to keep the greens. Or my loftus, my loft office, the loftus. Here at the 1977 bungalow.
I can't wait to see. Florida Golden Girls, your high bid at 30.
Help me, OCS. You're my only hope. What do these measure? Let me measure one while I show the other. These are 3.5 inches tall, base of the foot to the top of the tulip petal. And from foot to foot, corner to corner, at the widest point is 4.5. And I'm measuring from one of these edges to the opposite edge, which would be the widest point, 4.5 inches. Not a lot of space taken from your shelf. You get 2. They are planters or whatever you want them to be. You want to put mints at a desk,
Well, you know,
or
as I
Skittles
think,
or M&Ms in the other, but these are small planters, bud vases. Lovely in a pair. Like I said, sadly, I have a single ivory and a single green. I would have loved 2 greens, but that's all they had. And so I bought all 4. Hi, Florida Golden Girl. These are lovely. I'll count them down. 10, 9, 8, 7. They look like little squatty rockets, don't they? 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. See what I did there?
I do.
It
was clever.
Stop.
Very
Caught
clever.
that all by myself. The magic of the internet.
Whatever it is, I think I see becomes a Tootsie Roll to me.
You are the Jingle King. Oh, you and I still need to compose a theme for Two Chaps.
I know. And I'm trying to find my sustain pedal. I don't know where it is. I lost it. It's in this house somewhere. As soon as I can find my sustain pedal, I will get it back on my electronic keyboard. And I'm going to compose one. I promise you. I just cannot find that sustain pedal. I don't know where it is.
Thank you, Florida Golden Girl. And thank you, Kathy, for your bid. I appreciate it. And those will be coming to you. Channel my inner Bob Ross and paint one. Funny.
Now I have an assemblage. Well, not really. I just wanted to say that. Well, I kind of do. I love this, and I should hold on to it until autumn, but I don't feel like it. $30. You get this whole thing. Now, I'm in love with this. I'm in love with it. Now, let me talk to you about it. Well, first of all, obviously, it's 3 candlesticks. They're glass, and they all date to the 30s.
Ooh.
They don't match. They're different. but they're actually sitting on a glass that also dates to the 30s. And can someone put the I'm sorry, I didn't put my own start in, but
What are you starting at?
30. I'm going to take the candlesticks away and show you first. I put them on this. This is antique. Well, it will be soon. This is from the 30s, and it's a glass tray with the orange paint and then the black paint around the outside. And I thought, why not put this in the middle of a table? You know, we've got 3 candlesticks. Here's one made of glass. Now these are all clear glass that have got that 1930s paint, the way they did it in those days. There's one stick. Here's another one, a slightly different orange color. And then a third one with black. And they're not chipped or cracked. They're just odd candlesticks that don't necessarily match each other. And I've thrown them on this glass tray. And so they're
your opening bid.
They're made by the companies like Indiana Glass, Lancaster Glass, Westmoreland Fenton, Beaumont, all of those 30s companies, Imperial, they all made this kind of thing. So just 3 sticks that don't match, but really when you put them together, I think, I don't know, why not? So you can get a head start on your autumn.
Do members of a choir all look the same? No.
Of course, yeah. It's all one money. And you're right in the 1930s with all of these. So our high bid right now is 42. I was down in the basement and I was grabbing things. And I thought, you know what? I'm gonna, I think what ties it together is the black around this rim and then the black around this one particular stick here. And there's enough room if you wanted to find a 4th stick, you could put one there. I kind of just like the 3. All different styles, different heights, and they're not chipped. Classic 30s. Let's count them down. The high bid is 44. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. Sorry. 3, 2, 1. That's it. Yeah, with black candles, with drippy wax all down.
We should start a band called Drippy Wax.
What are you going to...
Ladies and gentlemen, Drippy Wax.
Mm-hmm. Bring your own snuffer.
I'm going to create t-shirts for us, Scott, with a tour dates and tour cities on the back. It's going to have our likenesses on the front titled Drippy Wax.
Not until you let me teach you the wipe me down dance.
Well, we have to do the dance in the t-shirts.
I'm game.
I'm writing it down, Drippy Wax.
The stop is in Patsy McCarthy at 55. Thank you, Patsy. Thank you so much. I love that. You'll love it.
I'm checking the email, Jim. I will check the other folder. Just give me a second while I put in the next start. Some of you are new. I'm bringing an item back before I list it. This will get listed if it doesn't sell tonight. It's an antique coffee bean grinder from Arcade.
Oh yeah.
Beautiful. Didn't sell. I've sold one before. You always find these in pieces,
Right. You're right about that.
or you can't find the jar, or there's no lid, or the handle's gone, or the handle's rotted. The hardest thing is to find is the receptacle for the grinds to fall in.
Yeah.
Um,
I would think so.
Jim, I have your info, so thanks for your patience. I checked. You went to spam for some reason, but I got you. So thank you. Thanks for hanging in there. Let me show this beast. This is cool. There's beans in there, so don't use these. They're probably old. There's the Arcade lid, original tin lid. These can't be replaced. Nickel lid. Wonderful jar. This screws into this collar of the hardware. Cast iron. All the bits are original. Original butterfly nut here.
Beautiful.
Handle, original wood, hasn't rotted. And then you have the stand for the glass receptacle. Now I had to match it. These are hard to find, these originals, and you've got to match the size to this or it just doesn't work. So I found what worked here was what I call a mod, and I'm talking 60s jam jar. And that fits perfect. And that's not going to fall off because the spout where the grinds come out will catch that. So you're fine. It's not going to flip over. If it tilts, it catches. And that's not going anywhere. It can't slip under, so you just got to watch that. But what I will ship with you, this will mount to your wall easily. I will ship the board. You may not want to do it, but it came with a board. I'll ship the board with it if you want to use that. You'll see the original screw holes that I went to. I don't like the look. I would just go ahead and mount this to a wall. Up to you. Let me measure what this guy stands at. It is, we're looking at 14 inches tall from the top of the lid and bottom of this. But it is a nice, I always see these, I always see the handle, I always see a jar without the lid, or I see the lid and it's roached out and rusted from sitting in a barn somewhere. But when you find them reasonably priced, then you should get them, because especially if you like coffee. I guess you could grind nuts in these if you wanted to, but it's basically a coffee grinder. High volume stuff. Okay. I'll count it down and then we'll just put a stop in. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And like I said, Vintage Uprising Texas, we'll list it on McCoy and eBay. But remember, if you second guess and you want to buy it after it's listed, just email us. You'll get this price, because otherwise it's going to be a little bit higher online for the listing. And that's for everything that we've listed. You'll get a better price if you just email us. Thanks, everyone.
This item starts at 20, and I didn't know what it was until there it is on the EAPG database. So it does start at $20, and you can see it's a small base or pedestal. It's got 3 feet, And cruets sat on this. No metal went with it. And I can't remember whether 4 or 3. I know the cruet sets, there's always 4. And sometimes there's 5 because sometimes there's something in the middle. This just was meant to sit on the table. And of course, that doesn't mean that you have to put cruets on it. You put anything on it that you want. But, you know, like a vinegar and an oil cruet would sit on this. It's not chipped. And it doesn't have any damage. And I've never had one before. I would suspect that it's a little bit harder to find. Now, this is Higby. It's going to be impossible for me to get you to see it, but the bumblebee is right here for Higby. And there are ways to tell whether the Higby is old or reproduced. So the H and the B are in the wings. There's a bumblebee with 2 wings, and there's an H and a B for Higby. And it's, you can't see it. You can't see it on the screen. I can see it. It starts at 20. This is a starting price on it. It starts at $20. 20. Sorry, I didn't put it. I announced it, but I didn't put it in. I apologize.
I apologize too. It's in now.
Okay. So, but when you hold it in the light just right, you'll see the bumblebee. And anyway, if you want to know, it's 5. Whatever it is you want to put on it, it's 5.5 inches in circumference. So however you choose to use it, it's just antique early American pattern glass with these 3 feet to make it stand up off the table. 1, 2, 3. So I saw pictures of it on the database with just various cruets sitting on it to keep them from vinegar and oil and whatnot dripping down and then messing up the finish on a nice old table. You wouldn't have to worry about with this. The high bid is 28, and the high bid is now 30, and we'll count this down. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
High bid's 33. Mary Scott.
It's very quiet.
It's so quiet. I can hear the 4 thoughts in my head.
I can hear dripping wax, David.
Oh, we're going to hear dripping wax.
Is that you?
It's us dripping wax. It is cold in here now.
And this will go to... Yes. Oh, Jonathan, wait. I'm sorry. Hold on. Jonathan, hold that thought. I do have that. Let me get it. I'm so glad you reminded me. I will bring that just for you. Well, not just for you, but I've got it. Let me first type in that.
Rich Tree Hugger.
All right. You go ahead, David, and then I'll come back with that 3-footed
Certainly.
cake plate, if that's okay. Melody, Rich Tree Hugger, thank you so much at 47. Now I've got to go find, I think it's in the other room. I'll be right back. But David, you sell, and I'll be right back with that thing. Thank you. Great.
All righty.
Oh, what's he going to start at 120? I got to see this.
No, you go get your cake plate.
I'm getting it.
Go get it.
I'm getting it.
Run, Forrest, run.
No, but you go ahead and sell, David.
Okay, the next item I have
I made you large.
is an inkwell. And I am going to, let's see. It's a double inkwell. You have to be careful because these rest in the frame. There's 4 catches for the corner, so it's easy if you don't remind yourself to grab it from the bottom and your inkwells will fall out. These heavy glass inkwells will come out. So there are the feet that hold these. It has a triple pin rest, 1, 2, and 3. I'll use a flower. I don't have a dip pin with me. So you've got 1, 2, and 3. The rod is to stabilize both of these, what I call just featherettes. A lot of these start with the base. These are added later. Here you have the whole thing. That's to stabilize so this doesn't bend in. They're always true. And like I said, double inkwell. Pressed glass. You see some bubbling in there. That's not a flaw. I mean, it's a flaw to the press, but it's not. That just happens with pressed glass. You get a generous amount of ink that will fit in there, and then the lids are in great shape. This will hold a good amount of ink. Let me set both in. And while I hold this, you know what? That makes me nervous. Let me palm the bottom. There we go. Yeah, Dripping Wax is going to be our band name, Dripping Wax. We're going to call the Dripping Wax sale from now on instead of 2 Chaps.
I don't know if that'll make viewership go up or down.
Well, we shall see. We'll do 2 Chaps next month featuring Dripping Wax.
Mm. Oh, the
Let me give you the measurement. This base at the widest point with the footing, the length is 7.5 by 4 1/4. That's the base. And then it's going to stand at 5.5 inches tall at the highest point of the pin rest. Now, I've been playing with my inks upstairs. I've been writing. I'm playing with finding my rhythm with 2 new dip pens I have. You cannot go fast. You are forced to write very deliberately, and your penmanship just gets better and better. I'm using a midnight blue ink. I'll start sending cards out to everyone. Just a little hello, just to play around. And I'm toying with the idea of taking a dip pen to work. That could get messy.
it could.
But that's the way they did it back in the day. Why can't I? Especially when I sign correspondence. That'd be fun. What are you doing? I'm using my dip pen in my inkwell. These bottles are great. Very thick pressed glass. There's the bottom. Beautiful design there. Almost like a waffle bottom. Almost like a waffle iron.
I love that those lids are there.
Yeah. Matching lids. No dents or cracking to them. Nicely weighted too. This is quality. This is not cheapy aluminum. All this metal has good weight, and of course these inkwells have weight. This is gonna date. this dates to early 1900s. The last one I had similar to this design, it wasn't the single barometric, but it had the similar Rhapsodies, and that one dated 18. You're talking true antique. That one was 1880, I believe. This one's gonna date to around 1890 to 1910. This is true antique. And if I encourage you to use this, have fun with ink. Inks are not cheap. Inks are not hard to get. I'd go to a fine pen store that has a variety. What the kids call ink bars now. That it's a thing, ink bars. You want green, pink, whatever. If you can imagine the color, they have it. It's gonna run you anywhere from $12 to 28 to 30 for high end. I would stay away from India ink. It's just really messy, really thick, and have fun with colors. I do have one ink blotter. It's mine. I'll show it to y'all. I think I showed it at a show and tell. I'll bring it Wednesday so you can see it. Yeah, this is easily over 100 years old. And I will count it down. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Set those puppies down.
I just have 2 items which
The ink, I'll just answer a question. The ink will not stain the glass. Now, it will dry if you don't use it. It'll dry, but all inks are water-based. Just put a little warm water in there, mix in a brush like a paintbrush, and it'll clean out very easily.
It's good to know. So I've just got these 2 items, and I'll just go ahead and do both of them, and then I'm out. So David, we can then take it right back and let you close the night out if there's anything else that you have. This music box plays "Raindrops Keep Falling on My Head." We know what year that was popular, and it starts at $15. It's got no damage. It's unmarked, so probably something made in Japan after the war. I will go ahead and spin it and let it play. It has no damage. And they're spinning around. Okay. I think most of us here are old enough to know that song.
Never heard it.
Sure you do.
It's a wonderful medley, though.
I wanted it to play all the way through so that you could see that the comb wasn't broken and you get all of the notes. And it's $15 for these cute little people in their rain hats waiting for April showers. So that's going to start at $15. And then when that's over, I have this 3-footed cake plate to sell. And then I'll put this on the floor so it stops making any noise.
Is that Perry Como?
Is that Perry Como? No.
Who sang "Raindrops Are Falling on Your Head"?
No.
Okay. I tried.
I mean, it might be on one of his weird albums. I forget what year he died. I think he was still putting something out in the 70s. So we have a bid of 15 Sherry Craddock. And I'm going to count this down. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. That's it on "Raindrops Keep Falling on My Head." Now we're going to have to listen to it for the next... Get down there. I put it down on the floor so it wouldn't make too much noise. And the music box is on its way to
Kathy Mentor is a high bid. And Kathy is your winner at 20.
Kathy, I'm pretty sure I have your information. I remember your last name. I remember Minter. So I think I've got you, Kathy, at 20. Okay. And now the Jeanette, ever popular sunflower cake plate, starts at 20. It's pink depression glass, and it is not cracked. The feet are not chipped. Down here on the under, there's a, well, this is the outer rim, which is perfect. Then there's an inner rim under here, and there's a little bit of roughness and a small, let me see if I can find, just a small chip right there. See that spot right there? That's on the bottom rim that's underneath of the piece. These are from the 30s. You find these in green and in pink. They were actually in sacks of flour. Those big sacks, you know, your grandmother made dresses out of them. We all know that. And these would be down in there. 10 inches in diameter, and it's the pink sunflower 3-footed cake plate. I don't know what that 1969 is. I'm sure that's not, it starts at 20, Karen. I'm sorry, I didn't type it in, but it starts at 20, the cake plate. Sorry about that. Let me back up.
It's in.
Yeah, I was gonna, okay. And that's all I've got. So David, if you will I'll keep hold of this. So $20 on the 10-inch 1930s Jeanette
Elaine's in at 20.
cake plate. I had a request to bring a 3-footed cake plate. And the person who requested it, this may not be what you're looking for, which, but here it is anyway. So I hope you're here to see. And if that's not quite what you were looking for, maybe you can tell me exactly. Elaine Marie Hill has the bid of 20, and I guess I'll go ahead and count it down.
This was a request?
Someone requested a cake plate footed in glass, and it wasn't a matter of what color it was. So here it is. I can't
So
remember.
was it like, hi, Scott, long time listener, first time caller. I'd like to make a request for a 3-footed pink cake plate, and I'd like to dedicate it to my mom, who has
No, that's
put
not.
up with. Oh, it wasn't like that at all?
No.
Okay.
But I'll count it down anyway. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. That's it. And that's it for me. I'm going to take it back to David once we get our winner. And then you're looking for something more dainty. I'll see what I can do for you. Brass. Okay, the stop is in, and our winner is Elaine Marie Hill at 25, I think.
Brass. 25 is what I see.
Okay, Elaine Marie Hill. Okay, thank you, Elaine.
Kathy says, Dave, I registered as Kathleen by mistake. I go by Kathy on the auction. Okay.
Okay.
Good to know.
So
what to do. I'm not going to bring back the inkwell. I'm not going to bring back the coffee grinder. And Blinko or a Deco vanity mirror. I think I'll go with the Deco vanity mirror.
ooh.
And this is going to start at $30. And it's a swivel mirror. Can you see me? It goes on. It's like Land O'Lakes. It goes on and on and on and on. It's an offset swivel mirror. Look at that edge versus this straight edge. Scalloped edge here, but it doesn't have the stepping design that this side does. So I thought that was very unique. Edges are scalloped here along the edges. You got 1, 2 lines here, then the one smooth bar here, and it's footed.
Huh.
So whoever made this has 1, 2, 3, 4 feet that hold this up. Here's the back. Solid wood. I think this was nicely made. The mirror is encased where they've tacked in this backing. You can see the edge here. Just solid wood Deco style mirror. I'm going to give you the measurement from top of mirror to the footing is 1.25 foot. And then at the widest point, the mirror is 1 foot wide. So 1.25 foot, 1 foot wide. And then with the feet, it's only 3 inches, 3 inches deep. Good night, Thomas. And I don't see my opening bid for that start of 30. So I'll just do a quick countdown. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. If anyone wants to see Blinko, I have that. And then I also have this cloth that I can wait till next month. I think it's a coverlet or a shawl. I think it's very pretty. Yeah,
Norma, I didn't do a preview for tonight's sale, so I don't know what 2 small dark color iridescent vases that you are referring to. I didn't do a preview for tonight, Norma. But I can't. That's lovely, David.
Thank you. Ooh, I'm wearing this tomorrow.
So are you selling that?
If someone's interested,
Okay.
I have this and then a pair of Karen's like, thank Jesus. These iceberg Blinko heavy glass bookends, if someone's interested. These or this shawl. Is this a shawl? Piano scarf? Perhaps. It's velvety and silk, velvet and silk with lovely tassels on it. I love finding these in great condition. It's a big one. Okay, I'll sell it. Connie's interested. This scarf measures, let me get a quick measurement for you. We're going to start this at 24. This is an old piece. Well, not necessarily old, but it's really nice. It's actually 5 foot long, just over 5 feet, 62 inches. $62 by $20. I hear it in his voice. 62 by $20 for the scarf. This is starting at 24. Karen, if you would. $62 by $20. And the design repeats itself. It's a black velvet and silk. You'll see this is silver and then almost like a dark pink. 62 by 20. I think it's lovely. I wonder why Tammy didn't wear this out to dinner. Fold that up. Mark Peterson's at 30. I'll count it down. 10, 9, 8, 7. I see you, Patsy. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. It is gorgeous. It feels nice too. Are you eating?
Huh?
Are you eating your salmon?
Not yet. Not yet. I'm going to. There we go.
This feels lovely. Soft. There's the stop. And Patsy, that's going to you at 48. Thank you, everyone, for your bids. And that'll do it for two chaps for February 9th, 2026.
No, I went and got a bowl of Raisin Bran. I mean, I'm not going to eat it.
I love Raisin Bran.
Well, that's Raisin Bran right there.
I love Raisin Bran. My favorite is good old-fashioned shredded wheat.
Oh, I like shredded wheat. This is the cheap generic stuff. It's not actually Raisin Bran, but it's fine. It's my little... I didn't have much for dinner, and so I'm going to eat this when we go off the air.
Well, I want to thank everyone. Thanks for letting me join you on your channel, Scott. And for everyone that should, we at the max that I saw was 402.
Okay.
And thank you for spending the evening with us. We really appreciate it. We appreciate your support. After all, these are small businesses, and these things don't end up in a landfill. We save them, and then you save them directly from us, and hopefully either share them, gift them, or just love them for a while before you send them off to wherever they go. And that's really neat. And thanks, Karen Williams, for moderating for us. Big round of applause.
Thank you.
As Scott likes to do.
Thank you, everyone.
Really appreciate it.
Being here tonight. And thank you, Karen, for everything that you do as usual. And thank you, everyone. And then also, no, Norma, I'm so sorry. I really don't know. I didn't do a short today. It must be something that you watch. I can't think of any iridescent candy dishes. I'm so sad. I don't think I know what you mean, but I'll look around. I'll look around. Let's sign off and let's do what we normally do here. Everybody, tonight, you're going to give us your city and state, or your town and state, or what country you're from. And we're going to see where everyone is signing off from tonight. So long from Camden County, New Jersey.
And Tammy and I will see y'all Wednesday night on our channel, Vintage Uprising Texas.
Goodbye, South Hill, Virginia.
So see y'all Wednesday.
Arkansas. What am I missing, David, while I'm scratching my eyeball?
Bergen County, New Jersey. Camden County, New Jersey. Hemet, California. McDermott, Ohio. Davidson County, North Carolina. Belfast, Maine.
Wow.
Home of the Super Burrito.
Fishkill,
Iowa. Simsbury, Connecticut. Home of the Honkin' Grinders. Good night from Pittsburgh.
Fort Collins, Ohio. No, that's Colorado. Kennett Square, Pennsylvania.
Catherine from Austin.
California.
Stay weird, Catherine. Stay weird. Kennett Square, Pennsylvania. San Marcos, California. Buena Vista, South Jersey.
No, yeah.
There's a Buena Vista, South Jersey.
Yes, absolutely. The
Ken
Moon,
Taylor's at the Moon.
Grass Valley.
Philly Burbs, Grass Valley. Grass Valley. That funky valley.
Good night, everyone.
Good night. I can see it in Scott's eyes and hear it in his voice.
I'm ready for my raisin.
He's ready to turn this thing off.
Turn that thing off. Bye, folks.
Bye, everyone. Thank you.